Okay, this time pretty much has to be it. Well, I say that, but we saw the one time when there was nothing. Still, as long as there are at least 3 times that it triggered, we'll have a new king pet. We'll have a new king of the pets. Robots? Fa! You got nothing on cats! Just a little bit longer. It's okay, I'm just gonna poo. Well, the cat got 1 point stronger, but so did its quarry. Now, what's interesting is that this bear has been building up its boost, and it carried. See that it's up to 94 hours thus far, and counting? I actually might, as much as I want to do the goat, I might actually push all the way up to 300 special wood, just so that I can evolve this thing while it meets that 200-hour requirement. Because once it finishes growing, it's going to start spending those hours, you know? More chocolate. Only 29 hours remaining. These ones did quite well. And another 50 wood. And you... Look at all that. 9. Nice. I think that's it. I think we've done it. We're good. 18,300. Done! You've been the king for so long! But it's over now. Shere Khan is now the dominant pet. I think that Shere Khan has earned a reward. I am going to feed you in pure chocolate. You're welcome. Cats like chocolate, right? That doesn't kill them, right? It was either cats or dogs, some animal. If you feed it chocolate, some common pet will just straight up die. I think it was cats, actually. Oh well, Shere Khan is just that badass. It doesn't care. It's fine. Now, I need to be careful. I think that the moment that this stops being a chocolate factory... here, one sec. Wait, no, you... I think that the moment that this stops being a chocolate factory, like if it's in a 12-hour run and the first 5 are at a chocolate factory and the other 5 or 7 or whatever are not, I think that I have to claim the reward while this still says chocolate factory on it, which means that I have to claim my last load of chocolate at that last moment if I'm to get as much as I can out of this. I believe that's how it works. Am I making any sense at all? Or am I just babbling gibberish? Oh, well. You're now my strongest pet. Holy crap. I mean, that's crazy. You aren't that far behind, but still. Man, look at that. And the fairy. And the goat. Meanwhile, our rock is up to 8,252. Got a little bit further to go, though. Just a smidge. Just a little bit more growth, you know. It'll get there. It'll get there. Alright. So, this time I'm running more like this. Normally I was doing attack and physical. I do power surge by itself. Then I do all of these, like, each separately. This time I just decided, once I got my divinity generator, it went a little bit, I left it a little bit longer this time. And I got my black holes. As you can tell, I went a little further with that as well. I was like, okay. And then I set up this. I'm still experimenting, trying to find the best way to do things. I have to be careful of this stupid switch. It was on my last run, I think. I was like, why are there all these things here? Shouldn't they be being killed? I know, I have some guy. And I see the Divinity Shield is on. I'm like, ah! It made me so mad. I don't know how many UBs I could have whacked that I didn't because this stupid switch was flipped. I'm sure for someone, somewhere, the Divinity Shield is somehow critical to their strategy, but not to mine. Not where I'm at in the game. I don't want to flip that switch ever. Anyway. Meanwhile, we're at 105. I'm lazy. I've just been hitting by the thousands. I don't even go up by hundreds anymore. I'm just like, click 1,000, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway. How long would it take me to get to 300 special wood at this point? I'm over 200 already, assuming I cash this in. And getting the bear to become an adventurer would be really nice. I'd really like that, actually. I like adventurers so much. But I need rogues. Well, I'm already going to have Rudolph, right? I guess I don't need the goat right away. I can wait. Now, I'm up to 90 Never Melt Ice. Nah, that's nowhere near. I mean, a second alchemist would be good and all, but the snake has lots of work to do as an adventurer anyway. Nah. Yeah. We need somebody else who's got support as a specialty. So actually, I'm pretty sure I can just stop using the squirrel. I mean, there's a single dungeon here, one of these that asks for double supports for one of their quests. Who was it? It was you, right? It was you, okay. So, I mean, aside from going 2 steps into the water temple, I only need 1 support. Anybody can be on I can do depth 1, like, infinitely without a support. No problems. The only reason I need a support is when I'm going into depth 2 on dungeons. So, aside from this, I mean, assuming that I'm not doing 2 groups at depth 2 simultaneous, setting that possibility aside, if that's not going on, then all I need is, 1. I could make you a rogue. Or a blacksmith. For free. I have the power. Well, I won't. I will continue holding it for now. But it's obviously something that's on my mind. Like, I have this token burning a hole in my pocket, and there's actually, you know, honestly, I mean, the support was absolutely critical earlier in the game. Like, I really believe it's the most important class. But at this point, we're just so OP that it doesn't even matter unless we go into depth 2. Maybe I'll try a depth 2 with 2 different supports. Maybe. I could throw in Shere Khan. I could toss in a blacksmith. And then just the strongest pets I have. Question is, where would we go to the depth 2? Because that's definitely one day away, and we're going to do it. Unfortunately for my pets, for my growth pets, I'm going to swap one of these out. I'm pretty 99% positive at this point that I'm gonna want to power up this. So that means longer before that they can start growing again. Then once I'm able to, it's going to be so long before the robot gets a turn again. I think at this point I can say he's never going to catch up. It's never going to happen. Other pets may start surpassing him soon as well. Anyway, more pet growth equal more betterer. Right now, I literally have no time for this. What did you do? What did you do? Just tell me. Ah, crap, you popped up in another window. Okay, it's fine. Change the way you set the bonus for free GP. Now you can set a percent of your free GP and it calculates boost depending on... Oh, that's pretty cool. You can now set a favorite food to each pet. All feeding options will feed your favorite food independent. Oh my gosh, that is so handy. It is now possible to feed ultimate beings offline. Offline time actually works? Neat. This is limited to 3 days of offline time. I see. Increase the event duration by 1 more day. Well, thank you. Cool. Thanks. Awesome. Bye. So I decided to make a couple of small changes here. Chocolate is really nice because without a refrigerator, it's the only food I can store. But I think after the 666 I need for the pumpkin, I'll still have a pretty good remainder here. And let me just get all this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to shift a few pets over and put lower priority on the chocolate factory, which just got extended by a day, but, you know, I'm definitely going to capitalize on that, but I'm only going to put 7 in there. And here's what I'm thinking. I've got a pretty good cushion of chocolate. Chocolate is, of course, you got to have it for the gold dragon because it's extremely valuable. And you got... Excuse me. And I don't know if I need it for the chocolate bear yet, but I suspect that I'll want to feed it chocolate, probably. But, as I said, I've got a pretty good surplus at this point. Now, the difference between Mighty Food and chocolate is only, what, 1.5 stat points, I think? Yeah, about 1.5 stat points. So the total value out of a day, an average pet is getting, it's a little bit variable, but let's say about 4 chocolate in a day per pet in the chocolate factory. More, of course, if they've got bonuses for it. So 6 stat points, we'll call it. If I put a pet in the mountain or the forest for that same amount of period, it will almost certainly get considerably more stat points than that. So as much as I want to keep gathering chocolate as this limited time offer is available, as long as I have enough for the gold dragon and the bear, I'm better off putting my pets in the dungeon. Sending my pets to the pet dungeon. So that's what we're gonna do. That's slightly obnoxious timing there. Alright. We'll do a 5-hour run. Now, 3 of you lovely individuals who have nothing to do with gathering extra food are going to be allowed to hang out in the pet dungeons. Alright. And as soon as we get the Hydra, you know, there'll be another one on it, but, you know, actually, no, we've only got 36, less than 36 hours remaining, but we'll take all we can get. And before they added the extra day on, I had the whole thing all figured out on how I was going to time everything out, but Oh well. Here, have, I'm gonna put you in the back row. And then over here at the forest. Great, you guys are gonna end up using up all the potions on these stupid level 1. Oh, well, this guy's got some levels at least. Actually, he's better than the Firebird. Not that it matters at all. It's just the fact that the level 1s are going to get smacked and then they're going to want to heal and... Oh, well, whatever. I just hope they get the stat buffs even if they're knocked out at the time. So we'll give you 5 hours. We'll go over here and give you 5 hours. Soon. Well, also within 5 hours, I'm going to have the bound feathers. I've decided I think I'm definitely going to do the Choco Bear rather than the goat. And I'm almost... Once I hit 800, that'd be another 100 special wood. And I only need 300 for this. I could actually, if I could convert all this wood to special wood, I could evolve the goat into a rogue right now. But as I said, I think I'm going to go for the Choco Bear instead, and it won't take that much longer, really. Meanwhile, our feathers are very close to getting Rudolph to be a rogue. Very soon I'll have that. Well, open one of these. Foo. Come on, give me a crystal slot. You know you want a game. Come on. Crystal slot. That final crystal slot's just playing hard to get. But I'll get it yet. I'll win it over. Eventually. Somehow. Also, I made a terrible mistake that some of you may or may not have noticed. I forgot my challenge. Yeah, I'm sure many of you probably noticed when I did that. I didn't until early today when I was just like, how far are we into? No! There's not much I can do about it either. I'm not willing to let my stats go down, and I'm not willing to... I really just want the Hydra this run, however long it takes me to get, and it shouldn't take me too long. I've only just started in on the monuments and their upgrades, and yeah, I got this ticking up right now. These look pretty nice, though. These look pretty nice. I don't think I'm able to beat you yet, am I? No, there's no way. So I have to climb up to 60. There's actually not a whole lot of vectors left for increasing my power. But I spent one of this and one of this. Is part of the reason I'm stubbornly like, no, I gotta get my money's worth out of this run. On top of the fact that I've got my physical doubled off of a lucky draw, which is, you know, nice. So I gotta keep going with it. I'll probably let this run for like, I don't know, a day, and then switch everything over to the monuments after that. That seems to be about right. Funny thing is, we're practically in stasis. Like, we're very, very slowly losing divinity, even with this, because I let the divinity generator go up more this time. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. Anyway. So, yeah. Small changes. I do feel weird giving up some of my chocolate. Like, it's troublesome because I think I just mentally, like, I just overvalue it. Like I intellectually, like, okay, I know how much it's worth. I know that it's not that big a deal. But, like, it's precious. It's a precious resource. This is my only chance to acquire it, aside from lucky draws and certain challenges that will remain unnamed. I do love this, though. This is lovely. It's so convenient. I don't know if 50-50 is even the best way to do it. Like, it's just kind of in that ballpark. I generally have it, semi-lazily. But now I'm like, but what is the appropriate rate? Is it better to go down to 40-60? Or what if I put some into battle or creating? The problem is, while battle and creating would probably be pretty nice at this point, there's a problem. I'm only using these statues. I don't want to invest a whole bunch in building up these. So, and battle and mystic kind of give me all I need. So, physical and mystic. So why do I need battle and creating at all? There has to come a tipping point where creation becomes amazing, but it's going to have to do with the creation count. It's got to be out there somewhere, though, where it just becomes like the stat to rule them all. Of course, you'll always need mystic. I mean, there's no getting around that you need HP regen. Yeah. 22,000. 5 of those, approximately. 89 there. Yeah, not really anything for me to do at the moment. I wish I could advance time. I wish I had that kitten thing, the kittens game thing, where you could make time speed up. That'd be so nice right now. I just want to get to the next thing. All right then. Well. All right. So I've got everyone's favorite food listed. So this should work. These two are on chocolate. Everyone else is on mighty. So 852. Feed all to full. Okay. Did it give them all sour sauce, though? That's the question. Did it do the sauces? I should have measured. It had to do the sauce, right? Well, anyway, you're up to 149 hours. Now, the next thing, 22, added to my existing 228, and boom, Rudolph is done. We don't need to be doing the mountain anymore. We don't need to be doing the mountain anymore at all. We need more wood, though. So, we can still be doing a wood run. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna set you up for 10 hours. Wait a sec. Level 26, 7. No. No, I think it's okay to have you guys do this. Alright. We need our strongest pets. Okay. So, Shere Khan. Let's see, you. Yeah, you're fine. Blacksmiths are good. Okay. No, wait. I'm gonna shuffle this different like. I'm going to do this differently. Okay, because no, we're going to go into the forest, the deep forest. I'm going to replace you with Shere Khan. Okay. This is as strong as it gets, really. No, the cloud's got to go too. That's right. Now we have a support that's much better. Well, I mean, we've still got 2 wind. You know what? I guess you'll be fine to do, I guess you guys are fine to do the mountain for 10 hours. Alright. But I need torches. I have a few. I sort of feel like I need to have phoenix feathers, but alright, we're gonna attempt this. We're going to attempt 1 hour in depth 2. More torches. Should I give them flying boot? I can't. There's not enough items to deal with everything in the forest, is there? Well, this is as tough a party as I can put together. Our stats measure favorably until you get to that giant. That giant is too big, too strong. They're weak to wind. That doesn't help me much. What is weak to earth? Fire? No. Water? Oh, that's not so good. You're one of my heavy hitters. Second only to Shere Khan, who has no defense. Shere Khan plays glass cannon without hit points or defense. I don't see how this can work. There's 4 rooms like this. 7 monsters per room, potentially. So you're outnumbered. And you're potentially outgunned. I don't think this works. I don't think this works. No, I just don't think this works. Yet. I'm going to stick to depth 1 for now. Perhaps what I need is to forge more equipment. Perhaps I just won't be able to advance without it. Meanwhile, you lot can just kind of derp about in the mountain. It's fine. I've looked at all of them, by the way. The forest had the easiest... Like, I assume that the monsters are more or less balanced between them. Oh wow, look at that Minotaur. Ooh. But I'm kind of assuming that it's no matter which one I go into, the monsters are going to be more or less on level, except maybe the scrapyard where things are stronger. I think, but like the sheer the mess of different pets and classes that you need for these places. No matter which one I looked at, it was like I need, 2 supports and, 3 waters and a blacksmith, and, if you want to be able to handle all the events. You don't necessarily have to handle all the events, I guess, but it helps. But, I mean, even here, I don't have a rogue just yet. I will soon, though. Ho, ho, ho. Maybe I'll feel better with a rogue. I don't know. Maybe. But, yeah. This was the only place where I could throw together any party I felt like. Because, aside from asking for a rogue, it doesn't ask for any classes. And even this, not having a rogue, only means a 20% speed penalty. Whereas other places take 20% damage to all pets. So, I was thinking about that. I think this is the best one to strike, but water type. That's actually my strongest one. Actually, I could probably pass the weapon. I could probably trade with the stone and make the stone the strongest. Trade equipment, I mean. Or I could give Shere Khan a good set of armor, too. I can probably de-equip everyone's stuff and set up my equipment on this party as best I can. I might seriously, in just 22 hours, I might seriously start trying to craft things with my blacksmith. Let's see, you're level 27. You actually didn't get out much. The dog's actually stronger than you, so... And that's level 5 blacksmith. That's 5% boost to everyone's attack if I put you over here in place of the dragon. I could do that. It's a little bit, but every little bit helps. Yeah. I'll wait until the chocolate factory's done and look at this again. Alright, let's see. Meanwhile, I think you've had enough of that. Let's go over here. Let's see, we've got a good amount of stuff to pop into those. So we can do a few of them. Alright, let's actually do those. And... boy, 600 internets is a lot. It's a lot of internets. It's driving me crazy that I didn't have a challenge on this run. I might possibly just abort early, despite everything, to get another challenge going. Might possibly, maybe. Funny thing is, despite all of these, you can still see the impact that the black holes have. I built them for multipliers, but actually... But yeah, once I'm able to bring the pets in, I mean, with 3 days, the amount of, with the multiplier campaigns, you get a pretty substantial bonus to your multipliers. as well as just a significant bonus to power. Even if I'm only running, it'll be 6 because I'll have pull the blacksmith off to do crafting. So it'll only be 6 doing the level up and multipliers. I'm going to shuffle a couple of things. Obviously, Octodad gets back in on these in place of the Firebird. So the Firebird can get back there. I may also pull the Dragon back. So in place of, I guess, Goldie. Because Dragon's good at multipliers. Specifically. Although Goldie has actually almost identical stats. So, our leader is the cat. Oh my gosh, the dragon has also surpassed you. No, it hasn't. What? Oh, you're not using growth, you're using oh, I see what I did. Oops. I was going to say, this is all mixed up, but okay, let me see. Try again. Total growth. There we go. Okay, that's what it should look like. Yeah, no, they're right on top of each other. So, yeah. And our weakest is naturally. I need to fix you up. Second weakest, but rapidly growing. There were some of them whose evolve conditions were like, get everyone to 10,000 growth, and at the time I thought that was kind of, would be kind of a pain, but actually it looks like it won't be that hard at all. Huh. And it shuffled these down here as well based on their growth. Well, now how about that? Surprised the chameleon. I don't know, I guess I didn't look too closely at him. I thought he would have been higher on this, considering what he demands you do. And the donut, the most worthless of pets. Will probably turn out to have some dynamite evolution, though. Actually, it might be super easy to evolve these ones down here, which would be an argument to pick them up. Anyway, I'm used to looking at things the way I'm used to looking at them, so I'll keep this sorted. Okay. And of course, I can always pop these in. Yeah. I guess I'm going to give you another 10 hours. We'll probably stop this when we finish these. Let's see how close we are. I need to become 20-fold what I am now. Maybe not quite that much. Well, just the crystals will more than double me, I think. Getting the mystic crystal in place of the this thing, and then I'll probably be bringing them up to 18s, and then this, I don't know how many I'll get on this, but, more. Plus 10 hours of, ooh, wow, look at this one. 10 hours of these being knocked down is good, and we'll have a crap ton of monuments. And, you know what? I think that's good enough. You can join the forestry service. You can just make rocks. It's fine. Treat them like prisoners, only backwards. Instead of being old-timey prisoners who break rocks, they're old-timey prisoners who make rocks. Alright. So, yeah. Oh no. That just makes sure that no divinity is being spent on that, so I can put it all into upgrades on these. I don't know if 10 hours is going to be enough time to become strong enough. Really, it doesn't matter if I'm 20 times as strong. That's just a wild guess. It really only matters that I'm capable of doing damage. If I'm capable of doing any amount of damage, at this point my might lasts so long and the HP regen is so good during it, especially with the Mystic Crystal added, that it just, if I can do any damage at all, I've won. Which is, I've mentioned before, but I've thought more than once about these stats down here. I mean, battle has a lot of attack power, but I don't want to build another type of monument because I have to build a whole other type of monument. So, but yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Is I'm probably going to stop here and do an all achievement. I mean, I really, really want that Hydra, but I mean, it's kind of like this. It took me it's going to take me 3 days just to defeat this. If I could do one more day and beat one more of them, wouldn't it be worth doing? Yes, absolutely, but what do I have left to increase my power with at this point? Not so much. Maybe I will go another day after this. The pets are worth potentially a great deal. Unfortunately, these aren't my best and brightest. The dragon is pretty excellent, though. Getting the dragon in would be a lot. At 17,000 growth, he is among my top performers. Because you know how it is with pet growth. The higher their pet growth is, like, exponentially better, basically, with leveling up and all that. So, it makes sense to use your strongest. Of course, this one will still be in the chocolate factory. Oh, that lowers it down to only 5 pets. I really need more pets. Oh, well. Anyway, we'll get this thing. Okay, so just waiting up for the forest to finish here. I don't know why it was so far off from the other two. Can't remember what the delay was on that, but it's okay. I have gathered together all of our weapons and armor, and we're going to gear up this party. I may as well start now, but first let's look. So the cat is 4 levels behind. The assassin class gives it bonus damage, but I really don't like its soft defense and its low HP. I really don't like that. But the snake, on the other hand, is going to be at an elemental disadvantage, which makes it even worse. The rock may be my most solid pick, though you can see that there's a stat difference. He's 4 points behind just because his base stats are lower. I'll take that, thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, actually, hold on a second. Actually, that's fine. Leaving them red makes them flagged, so it's super easy for me to see who's what. So I'm going to make the rock my primary warrior first, I think. If I give the cat, I mean, I really want the cat to speed and attack power, but if the cat falls, then, you know, let's just assume that if the pets start falling, that the whole mission's going to fall apart real fast. So we're just going to equip the cat first. So I'm going to give this little fella the best sword. I guess I'm going to give it the iron vest, despite the speed penalty. I think the 3 extra defense is worth it. And I'm going to give it the iron ring +2. Alright, I mean, maybe it's not that big a deal, but, every little bit helps, right? Alright. I've been so used to just... Oh, there's the problem. There. Okay. I've been so used to just hammering these buttons up here that I haven't even looked at that screen in a long time. Okay. So you're number 1, and that makes you number 2. Alright. I'll give you my second best sword, which is also garbage. Everything I have is garbage. I can't help it. You'll get this. And I only ever forged 1 ring. I only ever forged the 1 ring. So everyone else is just going to have to deal with whatever they get. So that's my last sword. Now you definitely need armor. And then, I guess here you go. And finally, my ghost. So, if nothing else, everyone has armor now. Even if it's garbage. Still armor. Should I hand them my phoenix feathers? No. I should test the waters first. Alright, we're gonna go 3 hours in. And we're gonna see what happens. Let's get those torches in. What few I have. Alright. I've committed. They're in. Wait. Okay. Okay, but you do not do that. Absolutely not do that on this party. This party's no business messing around. Look at these. Nope. So, man, I wish I had a third party. Here you go. Looking good, buddy. So, unfortunately, it looks like the last 5 hours of the chocolate factory I'm not going to be able to use. Because, just the way it's just not going to happen. But, yeah. That's how it's going to end up being. I won't be collecting this until I wake up in the morning, sadly. But then it'll be time to make Rudolph awesome. You'll get that rogue level, and then he'll be able to find more stuff. And possibly open boxes, if I decide to use him for that. It's not that I have no confidence in this party, it's just that I don't expect them to win. But at least it'll give me information, and I'll see how many rooms they take and how it goes. We've got the ghost and a medic. I could have tossed the squirrel in for 1 more medic. He's, he's a level 6 and a 28. He'd be a little bit more durable than my dragon, and he could heal. Actually, I think that the fairy heals better than he does, but whatever, he'd offer a little bit more healing, but I don't know. Rip him up, tear him down, shred your foes. 3 hours. Now the other question we have, I should be right on the cusp. 85. Somewhere around 3 to 5 hours. I'm not sure exactly. I'll have all of the achievements, even though I'm not in the thing. And that'll be nice. Probably just 3 to 4. Anyway, let's see where we are now. Ooh. I'm not even using the crystals. Alright. These will still get better when I collect the last achievements. I'm still gonna be, when I beat this, I'm still gonna be 2 steps away from victory. Victory being defined as, I want my Hydra! Once I have my Hydra, I really want to do the water temple heavily, while keeping my slime and growth where it belongs. That's what I'm looking forward to right now. Inch, inch, inch. As I slowly drain all this thing's blood from its blood bar, like some kind of horrible divine vampire. You know, I do get stronger from defeating them. Maybe I am some kind of crazy vampire being. Completely forgetting about all my people that ended up in this weird universe and just becoming obsessed with taking down more and more of these things, stronger and stronger ones, feeding upon them for more power. Game. So we go from internet to game. What's next? Do we combine them into web game? Alright then. Well, I don't see any possibility of defeating the next one without waiting like a whole bunch of time. 11x. I gotta bring down 2 more. I really wanted to be doing an all achievement challenge. I don't know. But starting tomorrow, we'll bring in the big guns. Maybe I'll give it one more day. Maybe I can defeat this in one day, because I'll have one more vector of powering up. Yes. Meanwhile, we collect an absolutely absurd number of crystals. Utterly ridiculous. Wish I could up the crystal upgrade chance a little bit more. Want to give me last crystal slot? No? You sure? How about a pet token? No? Okay. Well, I'm about to cross 10,000. So that's nice. Oh, hey, look. I'm about to get a little further away from crossing 10,000. If I had already crossed it, I could be like, no, I have to uncross it, but that's not the case. Alright. 13x. It'll get a little bit better when we get the achievements. I want to defeat number 60. I want it bad. Once I get the Hydra, then I'll get Pandora's box. Then I don't know what I'll do. We'll find out. Drumroll, please. It is time to see our results. All right. Give me the bad news. The entire party died. What a surprise. Ooh, in a single room. Oof. Came in here. We stomped the boss in 2 turns. Just done. We stepped into the next room and, well, we did last 11 turns. Okay, so we blasted one of them to his attack. Link heals a point. Giant 2 use defend skill. Oh, really? The giants do that, do they? Alright. Oh, they're hitting harder than I am. Really? Wait, they're hitting harder than I am. Defense is playing a part, though. The giant has high defense, that's why. Okay, alright. Another one defending. The dragon does nothing. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, second round. Ghost used a health potion. Link used a health potion. Ghost tried to scare but failed. Midgar Zolom does 1 damage. Oh, that's why right there. We can't hurt them. Look at that. 1 damage. From my strongest pets. Wow. Well, that answers that. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's a pretty solid answer, and there's no reason for me to even attempt floor 2 again, for the power level difference between the boss fight and the next is just outrageous. And if I can't even... It's not even like, maybe I should try a different one. Maybe I should, swap around the elements and, if I had different... It's like, no. Those are my strongest pets, and they just hardcore failed. Also, they drank up all my potions. I want to do the water temple, but I need my second blacksmith back. But I want to use this last opportunity to gather a little bit more. Alright. This will be it, and then I'll go to bed when this one returns. So then maybe I'll either use the blacksmith to craft, or, I don't know. We'll end up swapping the parties around a little bit. Doesn't really matter who's in which party, unless I'm considering... I do need to start in on that volcano, but... I don't have enough water types to do the water temple just yet. Once I get the Hydra, I will. What should I do with you? I do need firestones. I don't really have enough fire types to be doing that either. We'll just leave it for now. We'll just leave it for now. I get you, and then I get that. We'll get our last little bit of chocolate. Feed everyone. And since I can't collect from the chocolate factory that last 5 hours, I guess we'll just start setting people up to leveling. We'll respec everything. I think that's our plan. I think that's a good plan. Yes. Alright then.